Now at 5 o'clock, a former top aide to Governor Mike Easley is going to prison. Ruffin Poole sentenced this afternoon to 12 months and 1 day for income tax evasion, the crime uncovered during a 2-year federal investigation into possible corruption in the Easley administration.
We have discovered a popular video game making fun of adoption. And tonight, a father is shocked at the insensitivity he says he witnessed. Here's the clip.
What's wrong with being adopted? Lack of parents.
For the record, you are adopted, and that's terrible.
The game is called Portal 2, and it's only been available for about a month. Brigida Mack just talked to the father who saw this with his daughter.
Yeah, I bet he was shocked and really surprised by something like this.
Yeah, no idea, particularly
Horrible.
Because this is a game that builds itself as educational. It's rated E for everyone. As we said, Neil Staple was playing the game with his 10-year-old adopted daughter when they saw the clip tonight. He says he and his wife are still searching for a way to try to explain it.
I didn't know what to do. I still don't know what to do.
Neil Staples still can't believe what he heard while playing the video game Portal 2 with his 10-year-old adopted daughter, Zoe.
All right, Fatty, adopted Fatty, Fatty, no parents.
Did you hear that? The character in the popular kids video game is actually taunted for being adopted.
It literally pokes fun for not having parents.
While Neil says he and his wife Marcia have never hidden the fact Zoe is adopted,
She's Chinese. She obviously doesn't look like us.
they wanted to wait until she was ready to talk about it.
It throws the question, the most ultimate question that that child is ever going to have for you. And it just throws her right in the living room.
Shocked at what he'd heard, Neil immediately cut the game off, hoping Zoe hadn't heard the cruel joke from a video game billed as educational and appropriate for everyone 10 and up.
And it says rated E for everybody. And I was thinking maybe it's rated E for everybody except for orphans. If you're not an adoptive parent, it's probably not that big a deal to you. If you are an adoptive parent, it was literally the worst thing that I could possibly have heard.
But did Zoe hear it?
She's sticking to her guns that she didn't hear it, and to me that message means she's not ready to talk about it, and I'm not going to force it.
Now what do I do? Put a portal there.
Until she is, Neil says they steer clear of that part of the game and hope their daughter never feels like she's any less because she's adopted.
I can't imagine my life without her. I mean, she's just such an awesome child. She's just made our lives so much better.
Now, again, we did say this game was educational, and it's because you have to sort of figure out a way to get out of every single room. We did contact Sony, who distributes the game. They told us to contact Valve, the company that actually created the game. I did. We have not heard back from them.
Yeah, passing the buck on to somebody else.
Certainly seems that way. But I do want to add that they still like the game. It's just that one part that he says he feels is unacceptable.
Yeah, unfriendly.
Can't blame him.
Thanks,
All right,
Brigida.
Thanks so much. Live shot from the HD Tower cam. Lots of low-hanging clouds. We've had some mist, off and on rain. We've had a lot of rain. Here's Kelly Franson.
Even with all those clouds, I think that's the best looking shot from our HD Tower cam that I've seen throughout the day. We have a little bit of sunshine trying to peek through south of the line of rain that you see, which is now for the most part north of 85. If you live in these counties right in here over the western side of the WBTV viewing area, you are still getting hit hard. And then we've got a little bit of that rain extending over into Cabarrus and Stanley counties as well. But those of us south of 85, well, we're not necessarily through just yet. See this little pocket right here? That's going to slide right into York County, and there is more to the south of that. We'll look at that in just a minute. But first, I want to talk about the temperatures. Today's high, 59 degrees. That's average, but it's the average low for this date. The average high is 80, so we are unusually cold as this storm system continues to spin right over the top of us, blocking out most of the sunshine and rotating some cool air down from the north as well. Right now we are at 57. Winds are 5 miles an hour from the northwest, and yeah, look at that. The airport finally reporting just a few glimpses of sunshine. It's possible we manage to sneak that number up to 60 before the day is through, but it's not going to go very far if it goes up at all. Right now, 59 for Concord, 52 for Statesville. You get up into the mountains, look at this. Jefferson checking in at 46. Some of the wind chills in the mountains today have been down right around freezing. So it is unusually cold for this time of year. And I mentioned there was a storm system, a stubborn storm system over the top of it. You can see that spin. At times people have been commenting, which way is the rain coming from? This is very unusual. Well, yeah, as this thing continues to sort of hover around the area, those showers change in direction because of the rotation and where the current center of rotation is. I'm going to zoom out a little bit and show you what's going on down to the south. While we've gotten a few breaks, getting some sunshine right in here, these are actually thunderstorms down around Columbia, and that is going to try to sneak up toward us. Now, let me show you what our futurecast has as far as this line is concerned. Yes, it moves on up toward North Carolina. Looks like it's not going to be quite as strong by the time it gets here, and then the showers start to fade away as we take you through the day on Wednesday. But notice they don't disappear completely, and we've still got low pressure back to the west, which means I have to keep at least a slight chance of a few showers alive into the day on Thursday. But I don't expect the showers to be an all-day event tomorrow, and as far as Thursday is concerned, we're just talking a few strays. Finally, by the time we get to Friday, should be dry, and look at those temperatures, well up into the 80s, and yes, there is a 90 in the forecast for Sunday. Now for the latest on traffic, here's Jacinda Garabito.
Thanks, Kelly. Your first alert traffic brought to you by Paramount Hyundai. I just want to warn you before you head out today, accidents everywhere, congestion everywhere. Here's a quick glimpse of I-77 northbound. This is at Tyvola Road exit 5. This is due to an accident on I-77 northbound Clanton Road exit 7. Use South Tryon Street as an alternate route. This is a 10 to 15 minute backup here. Back to the news desk.
Cinda, thank you. On top of everything that Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools has on its plate, it's about to add a new role. Jamie Bull is live in our newsroom. So what is it, Jamie?
Yeah, Paul, that new role you're talking about is landlord. We've been following the story, of course, for weeks and months. Been following the steps the district taking to save money. Next year, 11 schools are closing, but they won't be empty. The bids are now all in. Coming up in about 10 minutes, we'll take you inside that process of picking those new tenants. So keep it right here. Paul and Maureen are back in just a minute.